Hi guys, Luckfog here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to bring the 91 rated prime icon Andre Shevchenko. He's got a very nice, well-rounded card, and he did cost me in the region of 5,000 coins to complete his own SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him, he did score me 6 goals and got me 1 assist, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 3-star summers. Then moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 94 positioning, his 93 finishing, his 92 shot power, and his 90 free kick accuracy. And I did have the sniper chemistry applied to this prime icon Shevchenko, and hopefully you guys are having a good team of the year. EA have started to make it a little bit more exciting now. The defenders, which in my opinion are the most exciting of all the team of the year cards because they're the most affordable, have now been released. Hopefully I can get my hands on either a Sergio Ramos or a Rafael Varane later on in the week, hopefully Saturday or Friday, something like that, and I will give you guys hopefully a review on one of those cards later on in the week. But at the moment we're just going to continue with prime icons because we seem to be getting one every single day, and I love icons more than anything else in FIFA. And yeah, so I thought I'd do Andre Shevchenko since he's the new icon. And I have to say, bit of a weird one for me. I have reviewed his 88, and I said for his 88 card overall it was a decent icon card. His finishing was good, his passing was good, and there was no real issues to him. And to be quite honest, the same applies to this prime icon Shevchenko. There's nothing overly bad about him, but at the same time there's nothing that makes me think wow about him. He's a bit boring, if I'm totally honest. I didn't really, don't get me wrong, I thought he was an okay icon, but there's plenty of other icon strikers, certainly prime icons such as Stoichkov, Raul, Michael Owen, Hernan Crespo, who are similar prices and are just, let's face it, better cards. I don't think Shevchenko was a real standout player for me, but even so, we'll get into his pros. His only pro is going to be his finishing. 6 goals in 4 games is a fantastic return, obviously, but to be honest, a couple of those were tap-ins, so literally he was just played in, nice little simple tap-in, didn't have to do much. Obviously he had to have the good position to be able to get into those areas, which is obviously very good. He does have that 94 attack positioning, that does go up to 99 with the sniper chem stat, and his finishing as well goes to 99. Again, team of the year stats in those areas, which is fantastic, and 92 shot power as well. He can definitely generate some power onto his shot, and also, to be fair, his long shots were decent as well, but I can't recall him scoring any long shots, but he was definitely always able to test the goalkeeper, which I suppose is something very good. Don't get me wrong, his finishing is very, very good, you know, but again, there's so many other cards that are cheaper than him, especially in icons, you know, such as Raul, such as Butragueño, Hernan Crespo and stuff like that, that are literally just as good when finishing. And like the 87 Hernan Crespo is probably better than this 91 Shevchenko, honestly. I don't want to put like a downer on this card or anything like that, but I'm just talking the facts because I've used so many icon strikers, and I'll just tell you guys that he's not in, you know, the meta kind of bunch. He's probably far from it, to be quite honest, but I haven't said that. Obviously, finishing being the first pro to him, there's no other pros to him, and there's no cons to him either. Again, as I said, I couldn't think of anything overly bad. I suppose 77 stamina isn't great, but for a striker, stamina isn't quite as important as, let's say, it would be potentially a bit more important for someone like a cam or a centre midfield role or a winger role in particular. It'd be a lot more important. To be honest, I didn't see his stamina to be that much of an issue at striker. For me, he doesn't feel as quick as what his card says he does. 88 pace doesn't feel as quick as that whatsoever. I'd say it barely feels he's touching 80 pace. He does feel a little bit sluggish at times on the ball, not overly sluggish, but that 79 balance and 81 agility isn't great. Thanks to the sniper chem style though, his agility does go to 91 and his balance does go to 84, so he doesn't feel that bad. But there are occasions where I just thought he feels really bad on the ball. Sometimes he felt pretty decent, but sometimes I really struggled to be able to beat defenders just because his dribbling was so poor, and I had to just rely on passing it out to the wing for like a Douglas Costa or something like that. In terms of an aerial position, the guy's absolutely useless. His 86 jumping's decent, but he just can't seem to win any headers for me, and if he can, they're very rarely testing the goalkeeper, which is a big shame because 86 heading accuracy is also very decent, but just from an aerial position he was very poor. Not like terrible to put it down as like a massive con to him or anything, but just wasn't great, just wasn't that effective. And if I had to sit here and give him a rating out of 10, it'd probably be a 6 out of 10. Because if you want to go for like a big icon on the SBCs, this is a good icon SBC to do because it's relatively affordable. You know, you don't have to submit any icons, which is fantastic. I think you only have to submit 3 informs. Yes, you do have to submit an 88 rated squad, but even so, it is a decent icon SBC and how fairly priced it is. But even so, it's not one of the, it's a decent icon, but there's so many ones better out there. I'll name 4 better icons straight away: Butragueño, Raul, Stoichkov, and Hernan Crespo, and actually Michael Owen's another one as well that I'd add to that list. There's probably plenty more as well. So honestly, would I recommend doing this SBC? Probably not. I'd actually stay clear, save your coins, and look at potentially saving for other icon SBCs, or going and doing something like a Stoichkov, or going and buying a Hernan Crespo off the market, something like that. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this play review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.